welcome back. I'm Lydia and this is Josie, and today we're showing you how to make these delicious North African lamb pita breads. So first of all, I'm just peeling my sweet potato, getting it ready, but I will move on to the lamb. Josie, maybe you could start with it for me. So we've got some little lamb chops here, and to that we're going to add a couple of teaspoonfuls of the harissa.
What's harissa?
Oh, harissa is this delicious spice paste from North Africa that they use a lot in their cooking, and it's a blend, of chilies and sort of garlic and other spices, and it's not if you're it's not a very fiery heat, it's more of a warm heat, so it's quite a good way of introducing spice with children. And even if you've got some teenagers coming, this is the sort of thing they might like. And this works fantastically on a barbecue, this recipe. And to that we need to add our bits of garlic. If you break those in.
Yeah. Do you have to use lamb or can you use pork and beef?
If you're not a lamb fan, certainly use chicken breasts or even turkey breasts would work very well. I think the flavours go best with a sort of a white meat, and they'd probably be a bit strong for fish. And then a bit of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has a certain amount of acidity, so as you marinate meats in it, it starts to break it down very slightly, which just helps to tenderise it. Right, so those can sit there. We can get on with the vegetables. Do grab a board.
Yeah.
I'm making Josie work really hard today. What are you going to chop? The pepper?
Yes.
Is that good? Right, so we've also got a mixture of vegetables to go with the lamb. My sweet potato. I'm just slicing my leek. Josie's chopping up the pepper. Remember to keep your fingers right out of the way when you're chopping vegetables. Just got a courgette here.
Does it matter if you have seeds in it from
The peppers aren't like chilies that the seeds have any heat, so no, it's more, they're not terribly nice to eat, so I would try and avoid them if you can.
Should I chop?
Oh, are you going to be brave with the onion?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Nice and generous with them. Remember to keep a nice flat edge when you're slicing anything. That way, much less likely to have an accident. These are only guidelines, these vegetables. And you could put in some aubergine if you wanted to. And then just a little bit of olive oil. That gets drizzled over. Fantastic. And then these are going to start off in the oven. They take a bit longer than the lamb, so I'm just going to put them in a hot oven for about 10 minutes before we add the lamb.
Okay.
So the vegetables have had 20 minutes cooking, and I'm going to get them out to add the lamb to them. Smell delicious. So we'll pop in the lamb. They just will sit in with the other bits. And then you just go back in another 20 minutes if you like your lamb pink, maybe 25 if you like it more well done. And then, as if by magic, here's something I prepared earlier. Ready, this is fantastic. Save us all waiting. Now, this is done. All we need to do is toast the pita bread, Josie. you know what to do. We've got the Arga, so we'll toast them on that. Otherwise, just pop them in your toaster. They can be, or warm them up in an oven. They can be a little bit sort of tough and flabby otherwise.
Why are pita breads so flat?
Pita breads are flat because they're not, they're only made with a very small amount of yeast or no yeast at all. And you put yeast in bread when you want it to rise. Chop up the mint. We've just picked this from the garden. It smells absolutely amazing. And I've got some flat leaf parsley. Flat leaf parsley is the same flavour as a curly leaf parsley, but it tends to be used a lot in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cookery. You're going for the rough look, are you, Jason? Yes. And then lastly, some lovely lemon.
Is this?
Don't be alarmed if your mint turns slightly black. If it hits warm foods, it does react, but it won't affect the flavour. And then, depending on how you feel, either serve everyone up with big chunks of lamb like this, or you can just slice them into thick pieces. So to serve, you've got asbestos fingers like me. Open one up, spoon in some of this lovely lamb, the vegetables, a bit of the sauce. This is nearly all cooked away. A good squeeze of lemon, and you're done. How many do you think you can eat? Well, I hope you have fun making these pitas like we have, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.